Richard here, and today we are going over the Tokyo Citadel remix. So when I first started this song, I started with the bass line. I was just making this cool bass sound. It sounds very like roomy. And then I accented it on top of these just saw waves. They are octave notes. Pretty simple. The drums are even simpler. I have these piano stabs. And it repeats the whole song. And I also add these art that doesn't change throughout the whole entire song. The only thing that changes is the filtering. So I'll play you with effects, then I'll just take away the effects. You see, as it goes on throughout the build, it's same notes, same duration of length on everything, same velocity. It's just the only thing that changes is how wide and wet I make it. So let's listen to the verse. I didn't mention it, but I have these vocal chops. Let's just listen. Two more reverse effects I add are this reverse piano and this reverse vocal effects into the build. These little hays are just like ad-libs on top of Quake's rap verse when he goes, "Hey, konnichiwa." Let's listen.
Hey, konnichiwa, white like red dot GTI, DCA to BTC, stacking sats money child. Hey, konnichiwa.
And then these Rasta vocals, honestly, I was listening to a lot of R.L. Grime at the time, and I just copied him. He does a lot of these Rasta vocals, these reggae vocals. I freaking love them. So let's listen into the build, then I'll talk about the build. Drums go away. ARP stays, the bass goes away, all we have is this sub drop. This like alarm sounding lead comes in, and it goes from wet and dull to bright and straight in the middle. And I have another riser. Let's go over the drums. The drums stay the same. Only thing I add are a clap loop. And then this build up drums. It's a loop build up. that I chop in the beginning and then I just let it run. And it goes into the drop. Alright, the drop section. Drums are basic. I'll just play the drums as is. They're like typical dubstep type drums. It only changes at the end of this 8 bar, you have a little turnaround with this break. In my bass group, I have this section called dub. First thing is... Oh, let me add the sub in. So this growl is just a serum patch. I use a lot of presets, man. The serum patch that I filtered out, let's just play it with and then without the effects. I mean, that sounds all the way there pretty much. Only thing I do here is I filter it out. And then pitch map, I just re-pitch it to C minor. It gives it that tonality. Very cool effect. I really like it. I use it on this one too. Let me listen with and then without. You hear that? Dun 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 dun. It's like it stays one tone. I just changed the rhythm of it, but then using this tool, it gives it like some chords. And then I do use samples, man. I'm not the best sound designer. And I just use this one with layer with noise. So let's listen to that with the sub. That alarm lead I had earlier, I bring it here just for fills. The second part of the drop, I add in this little cool, this is such cool sound design. Not by me, but by whoever I took this from. That's why I lead that into the line roar. So this sample. It's like some, this is from like some movie sample pack. I really liked it, and then I just layered this piano on top. And that's the only two notes, two things I played, that chord and that one note for piano. During the drop, I also have these brass notes going on. So one thing I did during this section is I filtered and bring these levels up on this choir into the half build. I call it a half build. I don't know what you call it. It's another build up. There's a lot going on. So let's start with, I think the lead is the coolest part of the section. So let's play. It's layered with a lot of stuff. I mean, that vocal sample that I used in the first verse, I repurpose it here into the same rhythm as the lead. I have this saw lead, simple one. The lasers to layer on top of that. Then I have this noise pluck. Let's just listen. Then I add this screech one shot on top. And the only thing that changes with the lead is it goes an octave higher. And during the drop, the bass section is, there's this 808. And the growl that I used throughout the whole dubstep part. And one thing that changes up about the drums from the dubstep section to this more trap section is the hats. For the trap section, I do a more drill rhythm just to get more swing, and it makes it feel faster. Let's listen. Yeah, and so the drill part I just want it to feel faster. Like in this song, Quakes is on the run, you know, and you need those drums to be racing. It's like you're racing against time or something. Yeah, and that's pretty much the track. If you enjoyed the song, support it on wavelake.com/Richard. Tokyo Citadel remix. You can listen, you can share, you can zap, you can boost.